what's up, and welcome once again to the Spare Bedroom. We are here live at 8 p.m. Mountain Standard Time on twitch.tv/the Spare Bedroom on April 4th, 2021. As I'm switching, my notes aren't pulling up. I know it. As always, I'm here with Eric Likes Milk McIsaac, Ryan Kooks Kookaroots, and myself, Dane Crooked Cut Esplin. And as I said, this is the Spare Bedroom Show, where we record these shows live, but don't worry, if you miss them, I put them up on YouTube the following day as well. Happy Easter, everybody. We got a special YouTube video out on YouTube, so go check that out there. We'll talk more about that in a bit. But before, let's get some stuff out of the way. You can subscribe to us monthly through Amazon Prime, which costs you nothing, or if you want, just throw some money. Donate anything, subscribe. If you got a gift subscription 1 month, hey, pass the karma along, gift a subscription to somebody else. As I said, if you miss these shows, don't worry. We put them up on YouTube, or there's an audio version as well. Just search Spotify, Apple Music, you name it, you can find us there. And with all that out of the way, today's show is a three-way debate. Join us in this three-way. We are going to be hitting with you 3 rounds of debates where we're going to be asking for the chat to pick the winner based on debates, not based on who your son is or what family blood you have. I want you to listen to the debates and then vote.
And Mom, if you're watching, you don't just say I vote for Eric. You have to actually
Right?
Click
you gotta
the
press
button.
the fucking button.
None of you are going to do that. You're all going to vote.
just-
So we got 3 rounds of debates. I'm bringing to the table Mortal Kombat because the movie's coming out, even though it got pushed back a week so that more people would buy HBO Max subscriptions. They're smart. They know what they're doing. Even though I don't download them. HBO Max, I subscribe. No, I don't. So we're going to be debating best Mortal Kombat character. Kooks, what are we bringing?
Yeah, I went with best Chris Farley movie. The one, the only, R.I.P., a legend of physical comedy, Chris Farley himself. We're going to debate the best film he ever put out. Eric?
And yeah, just so you guys know, I got last pick on that one, so it'll be pretty obvious. I just think it'd be kind of funny if one day we actually do have a 3-way in here.
Yeah.
But you guys should start, and I can just watch.
We got to get a Patreon for that, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got to get people paying for that.
I picked the saddest scene in the movie. So I'm not gonna tell you what I picked yet. But yeah, just any movie, cartoon or otherwise, or just a real movie, just a movie that I've seen in a movie that fucked you up. We each picked one, and we might watch a little bit of it. We might cry.
Mm-hmm.
I might cry.
We might
I
force
watched
you to
my
cry.
clip. I watched my clip in the Cooks' living room before this, and I was sitting there pinching my leg, trying not to cry.
I heard him breathing before, and he's like,
Just
I can do
hyping
this.
himself up for it.
Oh yeah, that 3-way joke I made. My cousin Dane said, "You know, it'd be funny if you said this." That's why I said that. So thanks, Dane Bjornsson.
there can only be one.
Yeah, shitty Dane. Sorry.
So yeah, all you in chat, we'll be putting up polls later. Look for those when those rounds hit you. But guys, it's Easter. Happy Easter, everybody out there. Happy Easter. We went to Eric's parents yesterday and got a good old jambalaya Cajun dish.
It was in the backyard, so it was
Back-
outdoor.
It was outdoor gathering.
Fuck you. If you rat us out, I'll fight you.
But yeah, these guys got to experience my grandma's old family recipe, the meatballs that my mom tries to make, but falls short. But they're pretty good.
They're fantastic.
We had a big fat stupid ham.
2 hams.
Should have
Two
been
hams.
3.
Should have been
Yeah,
3.
Bev, you should have made 3. God damn it.
Should have been 3.
And yeah, we had a good time. I got pretty drunk. My mom got really drunk. It was pretty funny to see my mom all.
Yeah,
all
Bev was pretty drunk. It was
all
great.
buzzed up. She was dropping cutlery and slapping Aiden on the back of the neck.
Just coming down. You boys want some pies?
Yeah,
You boys hungry? We're just sitting there like, oh no, God, please no more.
It was
Shout out to Pat and Bev for having me, Dane, and Chris, since our families do not live in Calgary, having us out there to have a little bit of Easter ham, because I was pretty sad I wasn't going to get to eat any Easter ham, not going to lie.
We also have
It's not even my Easter, I don't think. I do a Romanian Easter or Orthodox Easter.
I don't know
is
what
that like
that
a?
means.
Yes.
I don't know. They think Jesus was resurrected on a different day, so
Instead of a rabbit, you guys praise like a sloth.
yeah.
the sloth, instead of like Easter instead of Easter eggs, it's like fucking cabbage rolls. The sloth brings cabbage rolls and hides them around the house.
So I'm kind of like the Dougler. I get 2 toys in my Happy Meal. I get
yeah.
2 Easters.
We also have a peeps eating competition video. If you, I don't know, do you guys want to put the link in the chats?
Should I just play it?
I guess we can just play it.
Should I just play it for the people?
Sure.
If we play this, you have to promise and go subscribe.
Give me 2 seconds. Eric, just talk about it.
Oh, someone asked me how was sober March. It went well. I didn't drink or do anything crazy, and just sat in my room and just watched a lot of Big Brother. Yeah, it was good. But now I'm drinking. I'm drunk. I've been drunk most nights since then. But yeah, we did the peeps eating competition. Yeah, it was just a very improv situation. We had no script.
I thought it was going to be a legit competition.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't much to the script at all.
Yeah, it was like a hybrid of a competition and a sketch with no like direction, and it's just a fucking.
That's what happens when Aiden's our director. He's a very simple young man who doesn't know how to direct very well, but he's getting there. He's getting there.
Okay, I'm gonna do it so we can't hear it.
We can't hear it, but they can hear it.
But they can hear it.
Cool.
And can they hear us?
Huh?
Oh, so they can see it. Okay, you guys are in for
Nothing.
what do you call this? The premiere?
Yeah, the world premiere, even though it's already premiered.
Yeah, the world premiere of the peeps eating contest. All right. So let's get the fuck into this.
Yeah, well, let's debate some shit now.
We got an audience, everybody. Thank you for tuning in.
Tune in, stick around, because it gets better.
We are just getting into our 3-way debate. I think on Instagram I said Chris Farley was round 1. I don't know if we have to stick to that, but
Sure.
as well.
Let's do it.
We can do that.
So we're debating 3 rounds of debates. Best Chris Farley movie, best Mortal Kombat character, and saddest movie scene.
But we're not going to tell you what they are until the debate starts.
If you've ever missed a 3-way debate,
The baby? The baby?
You dropped the beat?
Each of us brings a question or a category to the table. Then we each bring an answer to that and debate it. Then we put a poll up for the chat, and it's up to you to decide the winner. Again, do not vote for your son. Do not vote for your family.
Yeah, so let's have a clean game this round.
Clean game this round. Vote for what you listen to the arguments. Even if it's your favorite movie, if the argument sucked, don't vote for it.
Yeah. Dan asked how the beer tastes after sober March. Tastes good, but I've been drunk for the past 4 days, so this one's just kind of... I mean, it does. The first beer I did have after sober March, April 1st. Turned out to be pissed because it was an April Fool's joke, but still tasted okay.
I gotta add those round 1, 2s, 3s to this.
Okay.
So Kooks, since you get
My
first
topic,
pick,
so
you start.
Okay, alright, so this is my topic, best Chris Farley movie. I picked this one because there's only one correct answer. That answer is 1995's Tommy Boy. It is Chris Farley's first film, the king of physical comedy himself. It grossed $32 million, also starring David Spade as his best friend in there. The whole plot of the movie, essentially, he graduates college, find out his dad is marrying Hot Bo Derek, but she's secretly banging her fake son, Rob Lowe. And then Tommy has to go and sell brake pads across America to save the business before Bo Derek can sell it to Dan Aykroyd. That's the whole movie in a nutshell. There's a reason that it is my choice, though. It is not even debatable. Really,
Bo Derek is hot.
Bo Derek. This is a hot Bo Derek movie. 1995 Bo Derek still had it going on.
She was still like pretty old too.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Sorry.
She wasn't young.
Debate.
Yeah. So this movie also grossed. This movie also had the best quotes out of any of the Chris Farley movies. That guy in a little coat comes from this movie. The entire guarantee bit that he does about he says. If you want me to take a dump in a box and mark it guaranteed, I will. I got spare time. That entire bit is amazing. When he's explaining to Helen in the restaurant why he's bad at sales.
Yeah, great time.
Yeah.
Classic.
Helen, that's nice. You look like a Helen. We're both in sales, so let me tell you why I suck. is a really good movie where he destroys that dinner roll. All in all, it grossed a lot of money. It's his very first film. Every film after that took direct rip-offs of the quotes from this movie, especially the two that these guys are going to speak about. He was still alive when this one came out, so he actually got to see its success. And bar none, it is by far the best movie that Chris Farley ever made. It's a cult classic. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. And we are not talking about like Wayne's World or Coneheads or anything where he's just a little bit piece in it. These are the movies starring Chris Farley. All right, that's my argument. Eric?
I'm up next.
Sure, because your movie sucks, so this will be a quick one.
Hey, come on now. I saw someone in the chats who likes this movie, tickles their fancy. Paulie. Hello, Paul. Vote for me. I picked Almost Heroes from 1998. It was his last leading role because he died right after this. He died before this movie even came out, I think.
Yep.
He had a small part in another movie, but I can't remember what it was. Oh, he had a small part in Dirty Work before he died, too. But this one was his last leading role. It's about him. He's like a traveler with Matthew Perry from Friends. They're trying to beat Lewis and Clark. I can't remember what the plot is, but they're on a big journey, and a bunch of wacky shit happens. They have a ragtag group of people going on a boat trip. Eugene Levy plays the fucking crazy Frenchman with the native lady who you can't even look at, or he cuts your ear off. There's a part when his oh man, I was watching scenes from this today and I was pissing my pants laughing at the part when the guy tells a story about how he fed his brother sheep shit. And he's like, and the funny part is I don't even have a brother. It was me. I ate the sheep shit. And then the part when he's gonna get hanged for like he's gonna get hanged for just being a drunk mess at a party or something like that. And yeah, the alphabet scene I was watching right before the debate where Matthew Perry tries to like teach him how to fucking read the alphabet. And he's like, "This is the uppercase A," and he's like, "Whoa!" And he starts freaking out because that's just too much to handle. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it wasn't my first choice, but hey, I was the third to pick. But this still is a banger of a movie. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. I don't expect to win this, so go fuck yourself. I'm done.
All right.
Spirited debate.
Almost Famous.
Almost Heroes, Dick.
Right. See, I always confuse it with Almost Famous, which is a much better movie.
Hey, come on. Let the debate, let the chat, let the votes.
It will always be
decide.
outshadowed. All right. So for my pick, I went with, as a fucking kung fu martial arts loving guy, I went with Beverly Hills Ninja.
We didn't have much else to pick from. He was a very young man when he died, but
Yeah.
he had a very
Black sheep and
very,
that's
very
it.
good career though.
Beverly Hills Ninja, 1997, 5.6 on IMDb, 14% on Rotten Tomatoes.
You're fucking selling it.
Certified banger of a movie, okay? 88 minutes. I've always said the perfect movie length is 88 minutes, and this movie's 88 minutes, so it falls in that category.
That's like an episode of The Challenge. That's like not even a long movie.
I know, it's perfect. It's the perfect 90s movie. Directed by Dennis Dugan, who went on to did Happy Gilmore before this, and then went on to do Big Daddy and a lot of other Adam Sandler. Speaking of Mortal Kombat later, this movie has Liu Kang in it.
Yes.
Another like 90s action, like as a kid, it was like, holy fuck, Liu Kang's in another movie. I want to watch this movie. Chris Farley, Haru, the White Ninja. I mean, we talk about Chris Farley being a physical comedy guy. This is him, I feel, in his most peak physical comedy. Just look at that. Look at him. You got Chris Rock as well, the legendary Black Ninja, who is his trainee and partner. You get him chasing a chicken all day. You get them flying through palm trees. You got Will Sasso in an uncredited role, and Nicolette Sheridan as Allison Page, Sally Jones,
The Hot Blonde.
the hot blonde, another hot blonde from the 90s. We talking about famous scenes. We got him using all the weapons in the beginning, smashing right here, the stripper scene, which is like the Chippendales SNL, but even better when he's dancing to I'm Too Sexy. You got him astral projecting when he's just like, oh, holy shit, and he just crash lands trying to just talk to his dead dad. The guy who constantly steals his shoe cracks me up every time when he takes off his slippers outside the hotel that he's staying at every time. Dropping the dog as well. The chef scene when he's flinging fish and everything right here. Oh, just timing it out perfectly with this trailer. I mean, there's so many fucking comedic scenes. You got No One Messes With My Brother, and then cue the and everybody likes kung fu fighting. And then it ends with him launching his brother off a cliff in a wheelchair. This is Chris Farley in an actual starring role. He didn't need a sidekick. He didn't need somebody better. Oh, we don't need to play that.
Now yours went so long when we went to the Jurassic Park fucking.
My trailer was shorter. All right.
Yeah, your movie.
Beverly Hills Ninja, the best Chris Farley movie.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and you mentioned Rotten Tomatoes and
as we get into the open debate round now, I'm going to be opening a poll on the Twitch chat, so look for that. Listen to the argument before you vote again, and then we'll have the winner. So look for that as we get into open debates.
I can't remember how this works.
We just shit on each other.
Just shit on each other.
We shit on how
Dane,
Almost Famous is better than Almost Heroes.
Dane, you brought up Rotten Tomatoes, and I didn't think that was fair to do to yourself because we all know that comedy movies do very poorly on Rotten Tomatoes. The real judge on Rotten Tomatoes is the audience score, where your movie was only 53%, the worst of the three movies.
It had an 86% on Google.
On the panel, you had a nice 53% audience score on Rotten Tomatoes. You know,
they just didn't get Chris Farley at the time.
Almost Heroes, 64% audience score. There's one movie 90 or above, and that is Tommy Boy. That was the original. That was the only one with a good score on Rotten Tomatoes at all. So I think the rest of the world kind of agrees with me. And then
I think
you mentioned.
I think you should fuck off.
you brought up what?
I think Black Sheep's better.
What's your movie even called again? That's a farce.
Almost Heroes.
Almost Heroes.
Yeah.
All right, Almost Heroes. It's where it's just basically the story of like Tommy Boy. Like,
you know,
he just
how,
travels with another straight edge dude, like on an adventure across the Americas.
Let me just make a quick
Isn't
point
that the remake of the movie?
Let me just make a quick point here. So, like, when you think of, like, Tom Cruise, you think of, like, Cocktail or Top Gun. Like, you always think of these, like, fucking movies, and then you watch them, and you're like, this is actually not that great of a movie. Like, he's got way better movies that aren't his, like, most famous ones. If you watch Cocktail, that's a shit movie. So it doesn't mean that that's, like, his best movie. So just because, like, this Tommy Boy is, like, his best, or his, like, most popular movie, doesn't make it his best one. Like, yeah, it's got some funny parts in it, but, like, have you actually watched Almost Heroes? There's actually some fucking banger scenes in it.
Yeah, I watched Almost Heroes when it came out, and I said this is a prequel to Tommy Boy, and I don't fuck with prequels.
David Spade carries your movie. Matthew Perry carries your movie.
Oh,
Chris Farley carries my movie.
The actual dude who can do fucking karate carries your movie. The
you
Asian
mean Liu
dude no
Kang?
one knows. Yeah,
Liu Kang?
Liu Kang, yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of Mortal Kombat.
Exactly.
Mine had Eugene Levy in it, and if we like put all
What movie had Eugene Levy in it?
He's been in Schitt's Creek. He won an Emmy, man. They had a fucking like a Lifetime Achievement Award for him recently. And he plays the drunk Frenchman.
What's the Canadian version of a Lifetime Achievement Award? Because that's what Eugene Levy won.
I don't know. You
get
a lifetime supply of back bacon.
Yeah.
Okay, and if you put all three of the girls from these movies side by side, the native girl in my movie, she's not actually native. She just plays
What's her name?
Lisa
Lampanelli.
Babushka.
Not into it.
Lisa Babushka. Look it up. I think it's something like that.
Sacagawea.
She's hot as fuck, though. She's hotter than your girl, definitely hotter than the girl in Tommy Boy. Jesus.
Then Bo Derek.
I think
Bo Derek's a fucking legend, dude. You watch your fucking mouth.
No.
Bo Derek is a legend. In fact, I'm pretty sure you just mentioned Bo Derek in an episode of Time Tripping for being one of the hottest girls
of
the era.
Of 1979, not 1995.
But Bo Derek's the mom. She's not even like the hot girl. Like his love interest is like just a plain Jane fucking goober.
Yeah, because it's a realistic movie because Chris Farley's kind of gross to look at in general.
No. He's a big old goof who I want to see flinging swords, falling down, causing havoc.
I don't. Okay. What's the plot of your movie exactly? I know I fell asleep when you were talking.
He has to go to Beverly Hills to save his brother.
You
I can't
know,
even fucking. You don't even remember.
you know, he's a legend and he's got to fulfill his destiny. Okay.
Oh yeah.
There's an ancient scroll written about him, and
You know what'd be funny? Big fat Chris Farley is a ninja.
yeah,
That'll fill seats.
that is funny. Seeing him try
Same
to
as
creep
yours,
around.
dude. Big fat Chris Farley as an explorer back in the day.
Yeah, that's
they
fucking-
made the one perfect movie he could be in, and that was Tommy Boy.
You
And then
just
they
ex-
just made some new ones.
You just explained it perfectly, man. That's a banger. I would. I'm gonna win this. No hands down. I'm gonna win.
Again,
No hands down was the appropriate thing. I
this
know.
guy had first pick and went with Tommy Boy, like the worst one. Black Sheep's the better David Spade,
Black Sheep. See now,
Chris Farley movie.
see when we ask people to vote about the arguments, it's one thing to just come out and just blatantly lie to them and expect them to be on your side, you know. And we all know that Black Sheep not a great
I
movie.
should have just went with Dirty Work.
Probably should have.
We should have went with the best cameos of Chris Farley because I don't know. I think this debate's over. Let's just see who won.
Is there any final arguments?
Just this was his last role, so just vote for me. And,
The pity vote he's looking for.
actually, don't vote for me. I don't deserve this one.
If you want peak physical comedy, Chris Farley, it's Beverly Hills Ninja.
If you are looking deep into your hearts, you know the correct
You know he was
answer
high
is
as
Tommy
fuck
Boy.
the whole time during
No.
Beverly Hills Ninja to get that much energy.
Bro,
He
they had to
lost a lot
delay.
of weight,
They had to
probably.
delay Beverly Hills Ninja because he had to go to rehab again. Yes, that's a true thing.
It obviously didn't work.
All right, who won?
All right, we're closing up the poll here. Make sure you got your votes in there. As we do this, some honorable mentions. Some other, like he doesn't have big movies, but I mean, his role in Billy Madison, legendary. His
Should
role
have
in
with that.
Uncredited.
his role in Dirty Work, legendary.
Uncredited in Billy
The guy got his
Madison.
nose bitten off by a
Wayne's
Saigon-
World.
Saigon horror.
He was Unreal in Wayne's World.
Wayne's World 2,
Yeah.
where he's the roadie, like just getting pelted by tennis balls.
What the fuck?
That's so
Yeah.
All right, who won?
All right, viewing results. Almost Heroes. Oh, it was 8, 8, and 9.
Almost Heroes wins.
Did
By
it?
one
Yes.
vote. Did you vote for yourself?
No, I didn't.
Oh. I will say that scene about him eating shit is hilarious.
It was a very funny scene. So I
My
think
bad.
our cries for people to
All right, everybody who's related to Eric, I'm banning in chat for this next vote, and we're gonna see how the polls
Yeah.
differ this next one.
All right.
yeah.
I'm just kidding, everybody. But
No, you vote for who you want. It won't matter until we have lots of people.
Bev's,
I vote for Eric.
Bev, I vote for Eric.
Yeah, everyone who voted for Eric, you are now punished to watch that movie 3 times in a row.
Paul used his dollary dues to vote twice. Yes, while you're
Yeah.
in chat, you earn points. You earn some dollary dues, and you can use them to vote twice. You can use them to unlock emotes. The Jeremy emote is the coveted emote.
Who
You gotta
voted?
be like a tier 4 subscriber. Basically, you have to pay $100 to get Jeremy.
What? I want to get Jeremy. I want Jeremy.
I want Jeremy.
We,
Shenanigans.
I voted for Ninja, to be honest. I don't know who voted for me that many times then.
I have a feeling that, yes.
But hey, I won. I won.
Prop
so.
snatch, I clearly did win that one.
Eric's a
Eric's
cheater.
cheater. We know this. This has been a known thing on this show. My parents refused to watch the 3-way debate show because of these.
One-sided. I'm sorry. Hey.
All right, we're gonna take a quick 60-second break here before our next round.